Black screen of death continues. Cryptic. Cryptic. Crippled dick. Latest Abnoba. Where are you, dude? The enormous danger potential. Danger potential. Curious.
Stream Elements says, at Scorpwana, invalid syntax LUL, command add test. This is a dank test command kappa. Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online, Star Trek Online, The Enormous Danger Potential. March 29, 2022.
The enormous danger potential. The ginormous. Tarzi, are you scared there, baby? Come on, we have lesbian sex. Eating. Warmed up leftovers. It's had time to saturate there in the refrigerator. In the refrigerator. Kaboom! Kiss you once and I kiss you once again and tell me that you'll never leave me. Come on, go again. Hamburger bun. Hamburger. The enormous danger potential is equally great. Sure, I can make this in order. Risk is our business. Risk is our business. But the enormous danger potential is equally great. +15, yo. I need to look at something. I belched. Okay, I did that. So if I do this right here.
Stream Elements says, at Scorpwana, invalid syntax LUL, command add test. This is a dank test command kappa.
Jagamo Fever, yeah, Jagamo Fever, yeah. Sitting by the fire. Don't you walk away from me, son. Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. Chicken, spaghetti, and then we go home. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Personal shields losing power. Shields! Shields up, red alert. Shields up. Red alert. Red alert, Misty. Yay. I win. What's the name of this game? I win. Don't worry, we'll have it. Enemy targets. That'll be stupid. I want your loving, I want your revenge. You and me can never buy up miles. Wampa chonka, wound back on Jimmy Yonky, a bum bum, yonky yonky. Lucara, life goes on. Life goes on. Not now, son. They call him Freakazoid. Tellarite. Starting to get Tellarites? I thought it was Bolians at one time. What the hell? Discard all of them because I don't need them out now. Heart of Tog. I don't know where I keep getting all this shit from. Tarzy, how you doing there, sweetie? How you doing in the gut there, sweetie? Ale, Romulan ale, Romulan ale. Okay. Boom 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 boom. Baor. Klingon. She would like the Klingon interest. Envoy Envoy. Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated. Let's see. Anybody got any free space? Niet. Niet. That would be a no. No, you son of a bitch. We don't have anything. We'll just give them to ourselves then. How about that then? We'll sort that. Pickle in the morning, pickles in the evening, pickles at supper time. Like my little pickle, it ate me all the time. No, don't run away already. No, you fat shit. Well, after streaming last night, and I started streaming Halo CE, it didn't work out very well. So no more of that then. I learned my lesson, Banny. I am running too. Aha. I will run too. Haha, haha. Yeah, it's gonna be a 5 because I didn't get enough shots in. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, cool. Nice.
HATE3K says, I am here.
Hey, hey, dude, what's up? Welcome to here. Did you get my messages last? Was it this past time? You had sent me a message in the game saying morning and all that stuff and or if I was going to stream or something. I messaged you back, but it didn't show that it went back to you. I don't know if it worked or not, or if you may have been hidden.
HATE3K says, "Good morning, dude."
Morning, dude. Morning, dude. Yes, it is currently 10.
All 3 silos are under Allied control.
Is it 17?
Excellent work.
10:17 p.m. Tuesday night where I am at.
Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
But I saw your message the last time I was in the game, and I messaged back, but I don't know if you received it. I don't know if if you set yourself to like private, does it not?
HATE3K says, "Oh."
Yeah, but were you on private, like anonymous setting or something?
HATE3K says, "I didn't receive any reply back." HATE3K says, "I believe so."
Okay, yeah. I think if you're anonymous, you won't receive any messages. It's like sending them to somebody who's offline. But I sent like 3 or 4 messages back to you saying, "Oh no, I just got through streaming like earlier or whatever," and said, "How are you?"
HATE3K says, "No, you can receive replies back."
Then why didn't it work? That's weird. So I clicked on your name, like I clicking on this name here, and clicked private message and that, and then I typed my message. I don't understand.
HATE3K says, "Regardless of your setting."
Then why in the world would it not go back? That doesn't make sense.
HATE3K says, "Only thing you can get is invite to party or TIFO if you're a Noi Mouse."
Okay. I don't know why it didn't reply back correctly then. But you know, like normally when you reply back to someone, say it'll be a certain color.
HATE3K says, "Sorry meant you can't get."
Oh. But it'll be like a certain color if you send a message to someone. Let me like for instance, let me see if I can tell myself something. Tell 352.
HATE3K says, "Yes, should be purplish."
Yeah. See, I sent a message to myself, and I got a message back from myself on here. Yesterday, you had sent like the purple, the one color of that. So then I typed it, and it never showed anything back.
HATE3K says, "To reply back, hit backspace in keyboard."
Oh, really? Dude, I click on like the name. Private message, sir. Okay. Maybe that's why it wasn't working. I don't know. Then I sent one. I was like, "Are you receiving my messages?" And I got nothing. I was like, "Hello." Got nothing. I was like, "Well, crap. I don't know what's going on here." Let's see. Go to Michael, next character. So I was not ignoring you. I saw the message. I tried to reply back.
HATE3K says, "Yeah, Evripme does until they learn how to do stuff quicker."
Let's see. Go to Michael. Michael Myers. No, I played after streaming yesterday for Star Trek Online.
HATE3K says, "So what was the reply?"
Oh, I just replied back to you saying, "No, I finished like streaming like 6 or so hours ago," in the reply back to you, and I was just on to just do a little bit with one character or whatever, and that was the reply. And then I didn't hear nothing back, so I thought that's why I sent one to you saying, "Did you receive my message?" I should have used the mail service.
HATE3K says, "Ah."
Yeah.
HATE3K says, "Cool."
Cool, man. Cool. Cool, man. There we go. But after streaming yesterday, for Star Trek Online, I quickly went into Halo Combat Evolved Custom Edition to test and see if that would stream well or whatever, and stuff, and it didn't. In fact, I need to check my settings for that just to make sure that everything's okay.
HATE3K says, I saw that.
Let's see.
HATE3K says, loved some the maps.
Yeah, they were like different, like modded maps. Where's the stuff at? Where's the encoding settings? Where in the world? Let's see. Okay, general stream. You can't change those settings when you're live.
HATE3K says, at first I thought you were playing MCC.
Master MCC, Master Chief Collection. I don't have that. But is it pretty much the same like the old games or something? I've been thinking about getting it. I have, but I don't know if this computer can handle it. I know that it can't handle Infinite, because I looked at the specs for that. It might be able to do a little bit of the multiplayer, but not a lot of it.
HATE3K says, yes.
Because I'm kind of itching about it. I'm wanting it.
HATE3K says, I wouldn't bother with Enough Night.
Yeah, I've been like looking up stuff about that.
HATE3K says, to sum of it up, it sucks.
That's what a lot of people keep telling me. And there's like glitches and stuff that they won't fix or something. One of the things I always liked though, like when I played Reach, I played the beta version of that where Microsoft sent out like a free beta trial or alpha trial or whatever of 3 of the multiplayer maps, and people got to play them and give their feedback and test out the maps and stuff. So I thought this is pretty cool. So when I bought Reach and a whole year subscription to Xbox Live back then, I would play multiplayer, but I suck so much anyway because I'm not good at first-person shooter games at all.
HATE3K says, if you're going to play Halo.
Yeah, I made a
HATE3K says, 1 to 3.
Yes. I have Halo, like I said. I do have Combat Evolved for PC, which I played to death back when I first got it, and even to now, I play it a little bit every once in a while. And then Custom Edition. First time that I played Halo 2 was on Vista.
HATE3K says, after 3 it's up to you.
Yeah, I never got past whatever Halo came after. I think Reach was my last Halo game that I played until it went to Xbox One, and I never played it again. I never got into the game.
HATE3K says, mine too.
But I have Halo for regular Xbox because a friend of mine gave me his Xbox and the games. I have Halo 2 for just regular Xbox. I have Halo 3 for Xbox 360.
HATE3K says, Reach pretty much killed Halo for me.
I can understand. It wasn't the same. And they had the special abilities and stuff, for multiplayer, the sprint and the knife and all that stuff. And I didn't really. I think that's when I stopped completely playing and caring about Halo. But now they have the TV series out, which the first episode just came out last week. If you want to watch that, that's pretty interesting. It's not the story that we know, but it's a story of Halo. Set in alternate.
HATE3K says, I saw it.
What did you think about Master Chief removing his helmet? It's really got a lot of people fired up, upset.
HATE3K says, I'm waiting to see more until I decide on it.
Right. I'm glad they settled on the Halo 3 helmet for him, because that's an iconic helmet. It's the like the best design that I love on Halo.
HATE3K says, yes.
Because while I've seen footage like Halo 4 or whatever, of the Mark, what is it, 5 or something? I think Mark 5 or Mark 6. I can't remember exactly which version it is for Halo 3, but it just wasn't the same, you know.
HATE3K says, from the trailer I'm a bit disappointed in Cortana.
Yeah. Whenever the Chief removed his helmet, it changed the dynamic of the episode for me. Like I thought,
HATE3K says, doesn't look like here.
yeah.
HATE3K says, yes.
Well,
HATE3K says, how?
well, it's like Chief has never been seen without his helmet before. It's always been a mystery as to what he looks like. And with him not having a helmet on, he's not a Spartan. He's not, he's not the Master Chief. He just looks like some guy wearing armor, with his head sticking out.
HATE3K says, right.
And it was kind of wild because, he was kind of quiet, collected, and all that kind of stuff, and like doing things in the ship and things like that really slowly, it seemed. But as soon as his helmet came off, he was like a totally different person. Like being quick about, we got to pull these wires. We got to do this. I'm like, huh? What? What? Can he breathe oxygen now? What's going on here? And then he left the helmet off while they were firing at the Pelican he was in. Thinking the bullet can go right through there and shoot you in the head, bud. Well, put that helmet back on. But yeah, Cortana has gone through a lot of changes herself. Like how she's been physically shown in the games over the years. Of course, there's always the first generation Cortana low poly, because it was on regular Xbox and stuff and PC. So you're looking at, okay, well, they come out with another one for Halo 2, Halo 3. But it's going to be voiced by the same lady that voiced it for the games, though, at least. Jen Taylor. So there's that.
HATE3K says, I didn't like how she changed after 3.
Yeah, she was completely different. She became something else. But in Halo lore or whatever, an AI is not supposed to last but so long until it degrades.
HATE3K says, and what they did to her.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything past like Halo 4. I did watch like gameplay footage of Halo 4 and how things changed or whatever. Or did I even play it? I don't know. Whatever the last game was on Xbox 360. That's the last Halo game I've ever played. Come on, Carl. Come on, Carl.
HATE3K says, I YouTubed all campaigns after Reach.
You done more than I did. Because when I got disappointed...
HATE3K says, it was Reach on XBOX360.
Okay. I must have watched it on YouTube myself then. Like she became like full-sized or something, and what did she become physical where she could actually touch Master Chief at one point? Like gave him like a kiss or a hug or some shit. And then she went insane or something. That's about the last I remember. People are also upset at the Master Chief's voice in Halo, but you have to think too that
HATE3K says, I hate ads.
Ads? Are they still? Dude, I'm sorry. I don't want these things to play.
HATE3K says, can you repeat all that?
If I can remember what I said. The voice of Master Chief in Halo. That's the thing. Tell you what. Let me go into, because I've heard about going into Twitch and changing the ad thing. I want to go see Twitch.tv. The people are kind of upset that Master Chief doesn't sound like he does in the video games. But then you have to think too that it's early, you know. It's a younger
HATE3K
chief.
says, yeah, me to PM how to do.
Yeah. Let's see. Creator dashboard. Is it viewer stuff? Settings, insight, community, extensions, community activity, no, content, settings, affiliate.
HATE3K says, but you gotta remember this is live action stuff.
Yeah, that's true too, since it's live action. See, my ad density is 3 minutes an hour. Whatever that means. Activate your schedule to automatically run ads on your channel. It's set to off though. I don't know why it's still well, that's probably the Twitch ads, not the ads for this channel.
HATE3K says, in today's time all live action stuff has some sorta of real life drama into it.
Yeah. But I'm like, you know, to a bunch of those people, see, since the series is supposed to be kind of like a one-off spin-off thing, not to be like go toward the actual lore that we know of Halo, but it's like an alternate reality Halo. You know, it's their own creation of using the same stuff. You know, same characters, same idea, but it's a different phase. But also, this is an earlier
HATE3K says,
yeah
multiverse.
Halo multiverse. Master Chief is Iron Man. But again, it's like this is a younger Master Chief, in my opinion. Like maybe somewhere down the line, the reason why he sounds like he does in the games could be that something happened to his voice. You know, like he gets shot in the neck or something, and his voice changed or whatever. He got gruffier, but you know, it's okay. The dude sounds all right. He sounds like a younger Master Chief, and that's how I'm kind of looking at it, because he's with his team, his Silver Team or whatever, you know. Because in Halo lore, Master Chief, if you ever like read the books and all that kind of stuff, it's actually canon. He was part of, like, you know, the Spartan team or the project, and with him were other people or other kids in his class or something, and they were a team themselves, like a squad. And this is Master Chief and his squad going out there, so it's not just Chief by himself, you know. This is still the time of Halsey and pre-Cortana, so yeah.
HATE3K says, nope, just stick to video games and couple movies.
So do you know of the history of Master Chief then? Like who's involved in how he became a Spartan and all that stuff? Or why he was chosen to be a Spartan? In one of the games that he played, he loved playing King of the Hill as a kid. And how they managed.
HATE3K says, yes, that was one of the movies.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, it's based off of like a lot of the book stuff, to where he was kidnapped by Halsey and Keyes, and a clone of him was there, and like the clone died or whatever, so everyone thought that he was dead. And out of his class or his group, only so many kids were able to be subjected to the Spartan program and actually didn't die during the process of it. It's really a sad story if you think about it. Being kidnapped when you're a kid, going through all these tests and stuff.
HATE3K says, I will say one thing though.
It starts with one thing. Captain Keys. Cortana. Bet you can't stick it. Oi!
HATE3K says, the chick from Californication who play Dr. Hazley plays her perfectly.
Yes. I have to agree that they did make a good choice in picking out Dr. Halsey. Yeah, and I remembered her from somewhere too, and I had to look it up because I was like, I've seen her somewhere before, and it was Californication. Yeah. But she seems like a good pick for that. I'm wondering where Sergeant Johnson
HATE3K
is.
says, I still can't believe she's older now.
Right? Are we going to see Sergeant Johnson? You know? In Halo? I thought we already did, but it was Captain Keyes. Captain Keyes. Miranda Keyes.
HATE3K says, I keys.
A Keyes? There's 2 bits of CGI also from the TV live action episode that we've seen that just don't sit right with a few people.
HATE3K says, I don't like Taylor person who played keys.
Although, yeah, they did a change up on it, you know, made it different.
HATE3K says, she didn't fit her right.
Seemed too young. But then again, maybe this is a younger timeline right now. I mean, he touched Forerunner technology, and that brought his memories back, and that's supposed to be something that does happen to Master Chief early on, you know, like before Halo ever starts. But one thing they need to have in this first season is an actual Halo, because you can't call the show Halo without having a Halo in it. That's why, like in the Halo the game, you're introduced to the Halo right off the bat. You know, you exit, you were there. Now, had the game been all like, you play for several hours in the very last part of it, Halo, you're like, what the fuck? I need to rewatch a lot of that. Most of my time playing Halo multiplayer was just playing in the map editor and running around, and playing multiplayer with a bunch of people.
HATE3K says, regardless, thought I'm going to hold off a little longer before making a final verdict on it.
Yeah. I always say, like, when a new television show comes out, never go off of the first episode and what you think about the show. Just give it like half a season, maybe a full season.
I agree, gotta have a Halo, otherwise you can't call it Halo.
You can call it Arby and the Chief. And I don't know what it is about like them having a human, the Covenant and all that having a human. For some reason, I don't think that ever happened.
HATE3K says, DS9, Discovery, were different thought.
Yeah.
HATE3K says, right from get-go they both sucked. HATE3K says, still do.
Well, Star Trek Deep Space Nine was barely in about anything to do with Star Trekking. So they were kind of grounded, if you think about it. Stuck in a space station the whole time. With little things here and there that they would do. Discovery didn't know where their place was. Still don't. I can't wait to see what the next season's going to be.
I still can't believe I wasted whole summer on just DS9.
Oh, did you watch all of it like one summer-long binge? I remember a very little bit about DS9.
HATE3K says, yup.
Because right after Star Trek Next Generation had ended, that's when, DS9 started
HATE3K says, twice from start to finish.
Oh, wow. So it was like about, what, mid-90s when DS9 came out. And I watched it every once in a while. So I never kept up with what was really going on or some of the characters' names. It didn't grab me like, TNG did. Too much going on, I think. I think that's what it was. But you know, the characters, Miles O'Brien, you know, remembering him from
HATE3K says, I saw it on Prime one summer.
ah. See, I never watched the very last episodes of it or anything. Like I didn't know until playing this game, Star Trek Online, what Cisco's fate was. That's how much I cared about really watching DS9 back when it was on. I mean, I didn't even know about like what Odo's race was called until playing this game. I didn't know what Wei Yun or whatever his name is.
HATE3K says, take my word it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
HATE3K says, just like Matrix 4.
Oh my god. And you know they're coming out with like 5 and 6 on Matrix. I still know Kung Fu.
HATE3K says, oh really?
Yeah. They have it planned to make Matrix 5, and if it does well, they're going to go straight to 6. Like shoot. Because according to everything that they know, it did well. So they're going to be like, yeah, let's do it. It's supposed to be like Trinity and Neo remake the Matrix, or change it up to whatever, and the machines fight back or something. I don't know. Parts of the machines fight back. They have to do something because what was it, like the original concept for Matrix 4 was they were going to do it anyway without the Wachowskis. You know, so Lana Wachowski stepped up and said, "Okay, well if you're going to do it, then I want to be part of it or whatever and make it, you know." So there's no telling what it would have been had a Wachowski not been part of the production. But it seemed like Matrix 4 was kind of slapped together rather quickly. Like it didn't know where it wanted to go. It seemed to repeat itself, you know, literally in like the first scene. and stuff. I mean, regrowing Neo, you know, putting him back together, giving him his eyesight back, having both Trinity and Neo kind of together in a way to where they can draw more power from them, from their bodies being close together and but not touching. I don't understand. That's what never really made any kind of sense. A lot of that movie didn't make sense to me. I just watched it because of nostalgia, you know. Watched it because it was The Matrix, just to check it out, and because that universe was actually pretty awesome when it was out. You know?
HATE3K says, yup.
I can even remember playing the Matrix game, you know, and how cool that was to like figure out the combinations and make Neo do stuff like he did in the movies. But I don't know. It kind of just, sure, if they came out with Matrix 5, which they're going to do, it's supposed to be the new trilogy of the Matrix, is what they called it. I am going to watch it, you know, just to keep track of it, to keep up with the story of it, even though I may not like it. But, you know, that way if someone's talking about the movie, at least you have some input, you know, instead of like, well, I've never seen it, don't talk, whatever, you know. Because that's what I kind of do for a lot of stuff. You know, people will tell me that things aren't good to watch or this, or they'll have their opinion about something, and if I've never seen it, then I'll watch it just to see if that opinion is valid to me, and if not, well, I've watched it, you know. Like, what was that? The Legend of the Ten Rings Marvel movie or something.
HATE3K says, regardless what others say.
Yes. But heard things about that Legend of the Rings thing where
HATE3K says, do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do. But yeah, whenever DS9 was out, I was never hooked on watching it. I'd watch it every once in a while, but I wouldn't be like a have to watch it every week kind of situation. So I didn't keep track of what was going on in it. I mean, I didn't even know they were called Bajorans for a damn long time. That's how much I cared for that. I remember a holodeck thing with playing baseball on there. Cork, of course, and his rebuttal with Odo. Odo was having a bucket, but I didn't know, like, Odo was a part of a bunch of changelings. I never knew they were called changelings or founders or whatever. I never knew anything about the Jem'Hadar, really, until I started playing this game. It's... So, yeah, I was kind of ignorant on that. But, yeah. I remember, like, one episode of DS9 only because there was, like, a little kid's song in it or whatever. The Alamarang, count to 4, Alamarang, then 3 more. That's about the only thing I remember. I don't know what episode that was. I didn't know, like, that, what is it, the Trill thing, where they have that symbiotic thing, like in, Stargate or whatever in their body. I thought they just had this alien race with these little spots all over them, until I started playing this game. Kind of do the story missions, like, hold on a minute, what is this? Then you look back, like, on the story missions of this game, and like, put it in, like, Google, and you say, oh, that was on the series. Like, okay, well, I don't remember that. And there's a reason I didn't remember that, because I never watched it. I watched some of it, but not all of it. But I did watch Voyager as much as I could, which was hard to do, because back then, Voyager was on UPN, and it was a VHF channel, or was it UHF? I think it was UHF, which was a different band.
HATE3K says, wow.
It was like...
HATE3K says, how old are you?
Damn, we're in a tight spot. Damn, we're in a tight spot. Damn, we're in a tight spot.
I'm 43 years old. That's how old I am. But back then, 90s and stuff, and late 90s, TVs had, it was before digital TV. It was analog, of course, with the rabbit ears and stuff.
HATE3K says, dude, you're awesome.
I don't know why. Why am I awesome?
HATE3K says, you were there.
I can tell those stories. I can sit in my rocking chair out front of the porch telling them stories about the war.
Inverted Paradox says, you're 2 years younger than my partner. Smiley face.
Hello, Inverted Paradox. But televisions back then, we had, if you had it had dials and little clicking channels, like physically go up there and turn the dial and go click, 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 to where it was going. But if you had to tune into a UHF channel, which was a different band signal, you had the little one at the bottom that had like what was it, like maybe 1 to 100 on the dial, and you click it to each one of those, and you turn this little tiny spacer thing behind it to where you can dial in the signal strength and stuff. So if you were out in the nowhere like I am, it was always hard to watch stuff on UPN.
HATE3K says, I have stories from my parents and about all that.
But yeah, all you would see is just like a snow on the screen.
HATE3K says, I wish I was born in that era.
Oh man, it's like the magic era, I guess. Like Stranger Things or something like that. Technologically, it was kind of backwards and slow. So yeah, the internet was dial-up. That's why TNG was my first Star Trek that I ever watched. I can remember.
Inverted Paradox says, she's 45 and I'm 29.
Ah. But I can remember like nights whenever TNG would come on like once a week, and I'd stay up late that night on a school night or something to watch it. And of course, it was on one of those UHF channels to where you had to tune in and everything. You should really like look it up on YouTube about like VHF and UHF channeling, and had VCRs back then and recorded stuff that way. Set a timer. You hoped that the power didn't go out and come back on to reset the VCR. That's why I do have TNG recorded on VHF in my closet. 45 and you're 29. You're 29. About to be 30, huh? Magical time. That's like NES, SNES, that kind of stuff. 2D gameplay instead of 3D. That's why I have a lot of games on my computer for that, for older games.
HATE3K says, nice.
Back to your station. The mods have returned.
I mean, I've got like some NES and SNES and all that kind of stuff, emulators on here, to where I can plug up a controller and like play some old games every once in a while. Which is not supposed to be legal. But hell, if it was legal, or if it wasn't legal, then why in the hell did they make it available to like rip a game from a cartridge?
HATE3K says, F. Legal.
Right? This is the era of the pirate. Yarr. Yarr, we be pirates. Yarr. Tell you, time though, it goes by a lot faster when you get older. That's no joke. I didn't think that when I was young. Thought I could do anything. Then you get older and you find out you can't do shit. Life sucks, and then you die, kind of situation. I can remember like movies back then were so much better, it seemed. There was no real CGI, you know, everything was like made real in the movies. Like, you know, you'd have Gremlins, which were real animatronic puppets that people would move around with. Chucky, you know, and all that.
HATE3K says, totally agree.
Now you never know what you're seeing on TV. I mean, some of it's plainly obvious, you know. People have been like, for instance, they've been nitpicking at the CGI in the Halo live-action series. There's a part where Master Chief jumps a certain way, and they're like totally real, you know.
HATE3K says, I like watching movies from 80s 90s than I do stuff out now.
Nice. Yeah. If you really want to get retro, get you an old tubed TV, a television, with a picture tube, CRT monitor inside of it. None of this flat screen stuff that you kids these days have. What the hell was that? See, even though I'm the age that I am, I don't mentally seem to be that age. I'm guess I'm stupid. I don't know. I'm not like, you know, a lot of people are all, you have to do it this way. This is how an adult does stuff. You know, I'm thinking, who gives a shit? Just give him a big smile. Don't you run at me, you son of a bitch. I'm not mature like everyone else is. Let's say that. Not mature. If I find something funny, I'll point out at it and laugh about it, and everyone else is, oh, that's rude. No, it's rude for you to be a bitch. Listen here, Miss Karen. I really have to change that thing for Carter on here. Carter! Damn it, Carter. Nya, 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 nya. Ah, there we go. Yeah, back then they had like it's regular MTV. They actually had music on MTV. Music videos they played during the day. There wasn't no MTV2 and all this other stuff and different channels and Road Rules, Real World Challenge, whatever it is. Back in the day, we played out in the dirt. Watched cartoons on televisions. Didn't have all that handheld stuff and cell phones. Which I guess is why a lot of people go, who are not privileged, I guess you would say, to have it when they were a kid. They'll definitely get it whenever they're an adult and have their own money. Get things they've never had and wonder why they even need it. Spring, flying kick, flying drop kick. You know, I still have VCR. It's right behind me to my right. It's not plugged in until I need it for any reason whatsoever, because I do have it's a let's see, VHS to digital kind of hardware stuff where I can take a videotape and turn it into, you know, just a video on the internet or whatever. I was never one of those people to have the Commodore or whatever it was. Barely ever had an Atari when I was a kid. My mom bought me an Atari when I was like 3 years old. And she's the one that played it. Oh, Stella too, probably. The Atari had its own little name. The guy that created it, the 2600 Atari is called Stella. You know, though, a lot of stuff has not really changed over the years when it comes to just certain things. You know, there's still like certain foods and way those foods are created and whatever. Like some sort of coffee creamer will be the same or whatever. Or it's like cheese is made the same and has the same brand name and same logo or whatever, just packaged differently. I can remember like you know, you have your snack pack puddings, right? They come in plastic containers when you pull the little or the little foil off the top of it. But back then, in the 80s or whatever, they came in little cans, like little Vienna sausage type cans with a little pull tab on it. Or did you have to actually get a can opener? I forget. That was some rich tasting stuff back in the day, though. Well, they had MSGs and everything. I guess that's why everything tasted better. That's why we're all screwed up as a civilization. Jello pudding! I guess if you ever wanted to actually live as though you were in the 80s and, you know, early 90s or something like that, maybe 70s if you wanted to, just start decorating like rooms and stuff to look like that and all sorts of things. I mean, I can remember like a time when it was almost about close to 10/midnight-ish at night, and they'd play like the Star Spangled Banner thing or something on television and show jets flying in the air, and then it would go off and you'd see nothing but the colored lines and stuff all over the screen. We now conclude our broadcast day, or whatever it would say. And then nothing, no TV until like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, it could be completely nothing on, literally. Now you don't have that. That's why we got a little bit crazy, I guess. We don't know how to shut down. Flanking damage. Flanking damage. Sorry, girl, you missed out. What's up, luck that mine now? We are more than just good friends. This is how the story ends. Just got Avril in my head for no reason. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that's a beefy Ferengi. Hello, Ferengi. It's Ron. Ron the Ferengi. How you doing there, Ron? I'm doing very good. How you doing? You like my weapon there, Ryan? Like that, do you? I need to make a Ferengi. Pharynginer. Ferenginar. I hadn't even looked at what the endeavors are today. Jim Hadar Kirok. Oh, goodness. Wow, 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 wow. Dun, 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 dun. He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? What more can I say? Oh, shit. I don't mind the sun sometimes, the images it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugary and oh so full of lies. Never know just how you look to other people's asses.
HATE3K says, so how event going?
Let's see. After today, I'll have one more, and then I'll have the event done to where I can start collecting the lithium. It's going pretty good. How about you? How's yours doing?
HATE3K says, what? Only 12?
Yeah, it'll be 13 by the end of this stream.
HATE3K says, how you fall behind?
I don't know. I did it every day that it was out. I don't know. What is it? Is it like supposed to be done or something by now?
HATE3K says, I was off by 1 whole day.
1 whole day. I don't know. I've been doing it every day. Am I behind? Really? God, oh God, stop. Oh God, these things.
HATE3K says, but I'm getting it done in Bayout 10HR.
Well, about 10 hours. Okay. But yeah, it'll be 13 of 14 whenever I'm done for this stream. I don't remember what day was that it started. It ends April 7th. It doesn't tell me anything. I wish they'd still had the calendar.
HATE3K says, I fell behind you early on.
Carry on my wayward son. So I'm not behind or I am behind? I don't know. Don't you cry no more. Do 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 do. I mean, I'm always going to be like hours behind because I can't start it like as soon as it starts. It's always like maybe 12 hours later every time. 10, 12 is good. 13. Oh, night 20. Nice. Got 20. Nice. Huge. Yeah, this whenever I was on the last time, like like 28 hours, 7. No, let's see. It'd be about 30 hours ago.
HATE3K says, checked.
Peep Delta. We be flying all over this bitch. Are you going to be participating in the next event that comes out?
HATE3K says, you should have 13 before midnight on PST.
Yes. Yes, Pinky.
HATE3K says, based on article.
Based on the article. Nice. Yeah, I didn't think about going back and looking at that. But are you going to do the whole first contact day thing? Like build a toy rocket? I kind of like doing that. It's fun.
HATE3K says, yes.
You don't know what you've been on. Why don't you take a look with me on a magic carpet ride? Close your eyes.
HATE3K says, I already have it.
Yeah, I do too. I just like doing it though every time. Montana. I may actually get my newer characters involved in it, you know, so they'll get their little toy rocket. And there's what that Picard synth android or something you can get to.
HATE3K says, ITLL be good source to farm marks on new or low-level char characters.
That's it, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a damn good idea. I need to do that more on some of my characters.
HATE3K says, no penalty on it whatsoever.
Nice. Yes, I definitely need to do that. Because I should have taken your advice the last time and actually, you know, was it conduit and all that was going on? The Borg conduit, where it was so simple to get anything.
HATE3K says, my advice?
Yes. To you know, play it over and over and over to get more marks. But I didn't. I only did it just a little bit, not a whole lot. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl.
HATE3K says, oh yes.
Run. Or was it like, I don't know if it may have been like the red alert thing at the time. You know, where it was so fast.
HATE3K says, a special lighty if you need them.
Oh, yeah. So I'm trying to tier up a lot of my characters' reputations. And I keep missing out on a lot of their stuff. Completely slowing them down and things. Okay.
HATE3K says, cause unlike before some TIFO are hard to get let alone get it all.
Yeah.
HATE3K says, so just farm event. HATE3K says, TIFO.
Tifo. Tifo brown sugar. Tifo and brown sugar. Tifo and brown sugar. Are you liking Picard? Picard. Jean-Luc Picard. Such a strong chin you have there, sir.
HATE3K says, yes.
Yes.
HATE3K says, you.
Yes, definitely. What do you think about Q and his powers situation? He seems to be not able to use them.
HATE3K says, I want to see the story behind it.
Yes. I got to talking to Arcanoloth yesterday about, you know, if Q went back in time.
HATE3K says, after all I made Q in the whole continuum.
Like, if he went back in time, would there still be, like, the continuum from back then, or is the continuum the same across all time at once, you know? That's how I would think of the Q. Like, they live outside of time, so any instance they jump into time is a now moment for them anyway. But him not having his powers and stuff, it's like, is the continuum dying or something, and whatever allows them to have that ability is depleting or something, you know, going away. I don't know if you've ever watched the original series Star Trek, but they had a character in there that was kind of like Q that later on in one of John Delancey's Q books, he mentioned that character in there as being a Q. So outside of canon, it's kind of on the edge of it. This character is.
HATE3K says, well, find out how Q's story is in Picard.
Yes. Wouldn't it be interesting if, like, he turned out to be mortal and he jumped on the ship with Picard?
HATE3K says, I heard about the guy from TOS.
Okay, yeah, Trelane then. That he was a member of the Q.
HATE3K says, still can't get myself to watch the series.
Is it just too old for you? Like too corny? It's worth a watch. I mean, they didn't have a big budget, but it's what made Star Trek what it is today. You know.
HATE3K says, I don't know what it is.
Is it William Shatner? It is, isn't it? It's William Shatner.
HATE3K says, I've already seen all the movies.
Oh, so you've seen the movies from that era. So
HATE3K says, and I loved those.
okay. Well, how about certain episodes of Star Trek? Like, have you never seen one single original series of Star Trek before at all? Maybe little clips of one?
HATE3K says, nope.
Whoa. I'll tell you one that you should watch, or a clip you should watch. It's from the episode called Amok Time. It's Kirk versus Spock on Vulcan. And they're fighting over a Vulcan woman, because Spock is going through Ponfar, which is the Vulcan mating season. And his hormones are all out of whack, and he must get to Vulcan as soon as possible in order to...
HATE3K says, unless you count the clip from DS9 where they went back to visit Kirk.
Ah, yes. That was a pretty... I like that episode, actually, of DS9.
HATE3K says, the Tribble episode.
Yes. That episode I never watched, actually, but I've seen clips of it, and I think that's awesome. Because they did a pretty good job of putting that together to looking like the original. But that's one episode that's actually worth watching, is Amok Time. It's a pretty early on kind, you know, like maybe first or second season.
HATE3K says, yeah, it's a good episode from the series.
Yeah. But very rare good episodes. Oh my goodness. There you go. I mean, I've got little clips on here, if you know. Red shirt deaths.
Beam down the guards. If we're not orbiting Triacus, and the men I beamed down are dead.
Captain, we are no longer orbiting Triacus.
He beamed somebody into a planet that didn't exist, so then they died. Okay, the server just, like, booted me out for some reason. Red shirt. So, but are you aware of the whole red shirt phenomenon that is with the original series? Why that's a funny thing.
HATE3K says, nope.
Okay, red shirts in the original series were mostly like tactical officers, security officers that would beam down with the landing party to help out. And when they did, oh, I still have to get that. When they did, it's 90% of the time, if you were a red shirt, you were going to die every time. It's not known to, like, if you were a character, you would not know it, but the fan knows it. So out of almost every episode, if there was a red shirt beaming down with, say, the captain, Spock, or somebody else, they were going to die. You know, it's the red shirt death thing. And it was always so funny. Like, some of the ways they would die would just be so just stupid. Like, one of them got struck by lightning when everybody else didn't, you know. Why the red shirt? One of them tripped over an exploding rock and died. You know, this of all people, you know. There's even a thing in an episode of Family Guy where Seth MacFarlane...
HATE3K says, LOL.
Seth MacFarlane voices William Shatner as Kirk on there. And it's got like... Because Kirk, usually when they had a landing party, it would be Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, you know. Kirk being the captain, always needing to go down. Spock, the science officer. McCoy being the the medical officer, and then somebody else. That somebody else usually was a red shirt that would die like in 5 seconds after landing or something like that. But in Family Guy, he mocked at it or whatever by making a little clip, and it's like the captain standing there on the bridge. He's looking at all the crewmen. He goes, "All right, men, it's a dangerous mission, and one of us is likely to be killed. The landing party will consist of myself,
Judas
Mr.
Decott
Spa,
says,
Dr. McCoy, and
"That's
Ensign
too
Ricky."
high."
And the ensign guy would always die. Hey, Judas. But it was just something about it. Statistically, if you wore a red shirt on the original series, you would die within 5 seconds of landing on the planet. I mean, and that's why I have like the command for red shirts. Red shirt. See, like, here it is. Smoldering ash. It was always a good. It was always like a thing, an on-running gag in the show. If you were a red shirt, you were dying. That in that clip, a Horta killed him, because that's one of the episodes on the original series, where they go investigate a mining colony. And the miners are being attacked by a creature in the mines and stuff, and it turns out that it's actually a Horta, little, rock creature or whatever, that's protecting its eggs. And these miners have been, like, getting in the way of the mating season for the Horta, so they've been killing humans. Then they strike up an agreement with the Horta so that the Horta would mine for them and bring back the goods and stuff so they can make a profit. That's why you see Horta in the game.
HATE3K says, FYI you can do counterpoint solo AFK just like Jupiter.
Really? Would it still count toward the event? Judas, what's going on, dude? What's going on, man? But that's a good episode, too. Any episode where you've got
HATE3K
McCoy
says, yes, in the yearly too.
Really? Have you been testing all of these yourself? These solo TFOs? Have you been cheating? Counterpoint crashed on me the other... When was it? Like, maybe 5 or 6 days ago, whenever I actually did that mission for the event. It just died.
HATE3K says, no, I just find out about it from others.
Oh, y'all, yeah. Y'all are in that little inner circle of Discordian people. Yes. Living in the shadows. Keeping all the secrets.
Early. Captain, I see something.
They just beamed down there. One crewman got injured, so they're like, Charlie, go see what's over there. Damn. Curse of the Red Shirt. See, in Star Trek Next Generation, they changed up the colors of the shirts and stuff. I was not aware of it because I barely ever watched the original series, but it's got some pretty good moments, though. You know, I mean, Star Trek Motion Picture, one of the movies, was based off a script that they were going to have for just the series. You know, when it went to like the Phase 2, which got canceled. And since you've watched the movie and you've done that, the story for the Terran thing, you know who that Ilia is then. Alia or whatever. See that bald chick? With a pendant around her, or infused into her, kind of like a Borg in a way. But you didn't have to take me out.
HATE3K says, yes, the hottie with the cha-chas.
That gets assimilated by V'ger. In the part robotic, and then
HATE3K says, too bad movie wasn't so great.
yeah, it was their first one, you know. But Wrath of Khan was pretty damn good, though. I like that. And I guess you wouldn't know who Khan is unless you previously had watched the original series, because he was in that too. And that's how they knew of Khan. Well, you've probably already like read up about that anyway, like what that was about in that episode. A little refresher though is Kirk and the Enterprise came across a ship that had Khan and a bunch of his people in cryogenically frozen or in stasis, and they were from the eugenics wars. That's inside Star Trek lore, you know, like around the time, like now for us, the 22s and all that kind of stuff in Star Trek. That's about the time they had that war. Where it was,
HATE3K says, I hate Wrath of Khan more than Motion Picture.
Okay.
HATE3K says, worst TOS crew movie ever.
Which one of those did you like? But in the episode that before Wrath of Khan, in that episode, they
HATE3K says, Voyage Home.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I like that one. And since you've seen that one, you probably got some of the Easter eggs in Picard, haven't you? Like the guy with the radio.
HATE3K says, I've seen them all.
Nice. So you got the scene whenever Seven and Rafi were on the bus and that guy's playing that music real loud. She goes, "Turn off that damn noise." It's the same guy from the Voyage Home that was playing the radio, and Spock pinched and made him go to sleep. Do you mind turning off that damn noise? Double dumbass on you.
HATE3K says, no, I usually have to watch stuff multiple times before I catch the tinly little details. HATE3K says, nothing on first go round.
I gotcha. Well, yeah, I've watched a few of that like over and over and over too. I have to pick it up and see what it's about, you know, what it's about. But the thing with like Khan and the TOS episode was that he was taking over the ship by just being like a ruler dictator type or whatever, and making the crew not obey the captain and all sorts of things, you know, like just taking it somehow. And then, you know, like he had a power or willpower over everybody. And even Spock, I think, played his little musical instrument in that episode. So then they shoot him off or whatever and his crew to a planet which they think is habitable, but then, as we learn in like Wrath of Khan, they sent him to the wrong planet or something. And then the search for Spock was like, what, the third movie? That was really wild.
HATE3K says, hey Ray's question for you.
Alright, shoot. Hopefully I can answer it. Do you ever stop talking?
HATE3K says, Discovery Spock or TOS Spock?
Well, Leonard Nimoy is Spock to me. I mean, I've known him as Spock because he's part of the creation of the character. You know, even though in the 2009 movie, you know, Star Trek with Zachary Quinto as Spock, he did a pretty good job. As far as the Discovery Spock, we've seen a version of Spock from Discovery. It's not the same Spock.
HATE3K says, oh that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
HATE3K says, I hate that guy.
Like in real life? Because he was on Heroes and he was the bad guy?
HATE3K says, I like him better as Siler.
Siler? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you know then. But he did an okay job as Spock. You know, he looked more the part.
says, he ruined Spock.
Ruined Spock. But the Discovery Spock, we haven't seen like a Spock from him. We've seen like this rough looking non-Federation Spock on Discovery. But since Strange New Worlds is coming out, he'll be more like the Spock from TOS in a way. So we'll actually get a chance to see him as Spock. And since Strange New Worlds is supposed to set its place about, what is it, like 10 some odd years before Kirk takes the Enterprise? And they've already like cast someone to play Captain Kirk in that series. So we're going to have a Kirk in Strange New Worlds as well as Pike. Now, before, well, the pilot episode of Star Trek, the original series, you know, was Captain Pike going down to a planet of beings that could manipulate what you see and the physical world or whatever, and make it as though you're, you know, like a holodeck type thing in your head.
HATE3K says, I actually liked Disco Spock until he did the thing in Turbolift with Rebecca Romain.
Ah, oh, you've seen those short treks then.
HATE3K says, that killed his image.
Killed his image? I haven't seen that stuff yet. I've heard about it though. Like the little what is it, like a short trek type thing or something they call them? So I say I don't know what that's about then. Spock. But Leonard Nimoy's Spock is Spock to me though. The look of him inspired what the Vulcans would look like.
Says, but did play Spock very well in Disco.
Yeah, he played a version of Spock. I should say that. One that we probably won't see again.
HATE3K says, prob even better than Todd Spock.
Spock. Spock also has to like deal with you know, he's half human. So he's got that human side calling to him about using his emotions and stuff. So he tries to fight against that.
Cows Kushland says, 07 all.
07, dude.
HATE3K says, that one thing Nimoy got right.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, so Leonard Nimoy as Spock set the tone for what Vulcans were, basically. No emotions, logical thinking, which makes it harder for like humans to connect to him with. It's like, you know, someone that just has their mind set on one thing and they're not, you know, they're holding back everything they can until the Ponfar happens. Then everything goes out the window. Vulcans get really aggressive during that time. The Ponfar. I see they have a new Star Trek game that they've come out with, though.
HATE3K says, have you seen how the Vulcans are in Discovery now?
I've seen, like, I've watched every episode of Discovery. I've seen some Vulcans in there, but they really haven't, like, pushed it too much. I mean, they're still this kind of the same people. I hated how the Klingons looked in Discovery, but, you know, that's just how they made them look in the new movies and stuff, and they just transferred that over to Discovery. Glenn Hetrick and all them just designed all that.
HATE3K says, oh yes, definitely.
I mean, used to. Could you imagine, like, back in the day, the basic Klingon, not TOS Klingon, because they didn't have enough money to give them all the stuff until later, but to just pretty much all they did was like they add the facial stuff to just the top of their head and their nose, and give them a light paint job on the face and stuff like that. Give them whiskers if they need them, like beards or something, and just give them a costume. That was pretty much it. But now they have to like have this big cowl thing all over them, glued to their face and to their neck and to their chest.
HATE3K says, what did Will call that one guy in one of the MIB movies?
The Men in Black movies? I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched Men in Black. I think the last one was with that Chris, what's his name, played Thor, was in one of those movies. Hemsworth.
HATE3K says, I remember the scene.
Here come the Men in Black.
HATE3K says, but not the word.
I don't know. Did he refer to Star Trek or something? Let's see.
HATE3K says, the one where he is trying to get K's memories back.
K's memories back. Okay, so that's like the second one, the second Men in Black movie, because K is like working at a post office or something, a mail delivery and all that, and a bunch of aliens working around him that he's not even aware of. Noisy cricket. We need a noisy cricket in this game. If you or someone else is out there and we're bored by this conversation,
whatever he said to one of the guys, that is what Discovery Klingons are.
Yeah, they just aren't right, and especially like when we first saw them, that they didn't have hair. Apparently, Discovery Klingons shave their heads when they go into a battle of some sort, versus any other time that a Klingon in history of Star Trek has gone into a battle, they didn't. So I don't understand why they were bald. And they said, oh, it was because of the battle. I'm thinking, no, it's because y'all came up with the design for that Klingon and it failed, and everybody said they need hair, and you just went ahead and just did what everybody said. That, to me, that's why they now have hair, or did in that one part, and now no more Klingons are ever seen again in Star Trek Discovery. That whole planned it out kind of bullshit. Like whenever the movies came out, the J.J. Abrams 2009.
HATE3K says, BTW just noticed some hit.
Oh, do I have that damn screen up again? Oh no, okay. By the way, just noticed something. Your nose hairs are showing.
HATE3K says, you have no tribble buff going?
I don't, do I? Nope. You talking about like the marks for this for the Dyson Sphere? I've been trying to put it in, like, on every one that I have. It's only one little mark though, every hour. Have to have the game running forever to get you at 24. Beep, 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 beep. Archer.
HATE3K says, in your case I recommend bulk tribble if you have it.
Black tribble?
HATE3K says, otherwise daring tribble.
Ugh. What's the black one do? What would Brian Boitano do if he were here right now? I'm sure he'd kick an ass or two. That's what Brian Boitano do. When Brian Boitano was in the Olympic skating for the gold,
HATE3K says,
that's why
it gives hit points and run speed.
Run speed.
Arcano Loth says, My friend caught up on Disco and Picard. Interesting stuff.
Interesting stuff. Your friend caught up and it's interesting, or is it interesting to you?
Arcanoloth says, looking forward to Lower Decks this summer and Strange New Worlds.
Strange new worlds. To seek out new life and to boldly shave. With the hair at the end of your chin. These are the days of our lives. I need to get a black triple then, because I want to get run speed, so I need to do that. Black triple. How you get one of those? What do you breed what to get that with? Archer's got ADHD. I would look it up.
Arcanoloth says, Paramount is dropping hints they have 2 more shows planned, a Section 31 spin-off and a Starfleet Academy spin-off.
Well, we kind of figured, like, with Tilly, they would have an Academy show with her, right? And then, of course, with Mirror Universe, what's her name? Going back to the past, that would probably be one, too. I'm sure they kick an ass or two. That's what Brian Boitano do. When Brian Boitano was in the Alps fighting grizzly bears. I have that in my head for some damn reason.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, this is the age of streaming Trek, so more shows means full schedule year-round.
That's pretty cool. And they're hurrying it along, too. I mean, they're already, like, filming season 2 of Strange New Worlds. I mean, they have to be, because that's the reason why they have they've casted a Kirk. Because Kirk was, like, talked about being in the 2nd season, and they're shooting him now, so technically maybe a late season 1, early season 2 thing. And they were like, what was it? As they were filming Picard season 2, they were also filming season 3. So there's that. I don't know how close. They'd probably be a year apart on that. And no more Picard after that, so I'm guessing Picard must have to die or something like that. Picard. Then they'll bring it back to young Picard. Shinzo Picard. Which looked nothing like Patrick Stewart.
Arcanoloth says, for Picard, it makes sense that COVID gave them time to write 2 seasons and then shoot it all at once.
I wonder what the people thought of that. The actors and stuff, not having any kind of time off or anything.
Arcanoloth says, shows like that revolve around the lead schedule.
Picard. Jean-Luc Picard.
Arcanoloth says, I mean it's a short show and they had years off.
Yeah, sometimes that's why I hate these short seasons. I miss back in the day when it used to be, 26 episodes a season of something? Turn around. Malcolm, damn it. Come on, Malcolm. Come on, Malcolm. Here, boy.
Arcanoloth says, Duchovny said about the X-File reboot, they could have done 10 episodes, just not the 26 EPS like back in the day cause they all have lives now.
And it's David Duchovny too, so he's probably out there shagging women and getting drunk. Californication style. Gotta know, he loved that show.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Thank you, Admiral. Brian Boitano was in the Olympics skating for the gold. He was 2 South Cows.
Arcanoloth says, when you are shooting a series, you are working all day every day until it is done, so nobody does that year-round. You can get that talent for maybe a few months a year.
Except if you're on The Flash. And shooting up in Vancouver.
Arcanoloth says, and streaming allows for more shows, so each show can be smaller.
They can get to the point instead of having filler episodes. Since a lot of the shows these days, too, are like a constant theme for the whole series instead of like a one-off. But Strange New Worlds is supposed to be like that, though, like the original series was in Star Trek Next Generation, where it was just one story a week.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, that's another point. We were talking about this the other day.
Heck yeah. You just remind me of what the hell we were talking about. 16.
Arcanoloth says, TNG would have introduced and solved the DMA in 47 minutes, because they had to.
That's right. Or to be in a two-parter. With Q.
Arcanoloth says, whereas Disco takes a season.
I just wonder what Disco's next season's going to be about, because it's always going to be big.
Now there are benefits and drawbacks to each.
Brian Boitano was in the Olympics skating for the gold. I mean, what is the big thing they can have in Discovery next? I mean, every season seems to be this huge thing.
The Sopranos did stuff with plot and characterization that's not possible in a 2-hour film.
The Sopranos.
Arcanoloth says, and yet The Godfather is the superior work of art.
And there's supposed to be some sort of a prequel Godfather thing out or something. I keep seeing this commercial or whatever while I'm watching Star Trek on this Roku or whatever.
Arcanoloth says, oh lordy, I hope not.
It's supposed to be like the Godfather. What the hell was that? I gotta look it up. Shit. I gotta look that shit up. Let's see. I can't remember what that was called. The Offer. Okay, yeah, The Offer. OFFER. Reading the trailer for upcoming limited series The Offer. While the Godfather films are the iconic trilogy from the film behind the scenes of making this epic story itself, now this story is being told in Paramount's The Offer, premiering April 28th. So it's I guess the films, okay, iconic film history, making of them epic story itself. Now that story, okay, so it's a story. It's a behind-the-scenes story of them making The Godfather, and they're going to make a show about the behind-the-scenes as an actual series of actors acting out the behind-the-scenes of when they were making The Godfather. Okay. Okay. All right. Weird, but okay. Yeah, all right. That's interesting. So whenever they come out with the making of The Offer behind the scenes later on, they're going to have another one. Hollywood's run out of ideas. Now they're going to make how it was made into a series itself. How It Was Made, starring Meg Ryan as Meg Ryan.
Everyone's here?
No.
Good. Let's get started.
Aren't we supposed to have like one more person? Ah, there we go. Riker. Is that the same Riker that's my friends list? No. Okay. Dude, yesterday that person that had Abraham Lincoln's axe was actually traveling across the whole thing here. It was so hilarious. Do I have that?
Arcanoloth says, RIP.
RIP. Republican. Do I have that accessible? I do not. That was so interesting, though. They kept swinging
Arcanoloth
it.
says, okay, stream back.
Oh, it went off? I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Why did it go off?
Operations is locked down. Use the exocomps to get the doors open.
Use the exocomps to get the doors back open, you bastard. I don't know why it would disappear.
Once all three are set, they'll start cracking the security
Oh,
system.
I set you as an editor for my chatbot, where it's supposed to allow you to make commands, and I don't know how that works yet because I can't do that myself. I looked at the documentation for it, and it's like exclamation point
Arcanoloth
command.
says, ah, okay.
It's exclamation.
Arcanoloth says, yummy either.
Yeah, exclamation point command space add
Heads up.
space plus R. No, add and then a command, then plus R, then what the command does. So, yeah.
System hack at 25%.
Fire, Mr. Fire. So the syntax is something like, and I'm gonna put that there. A command, like, let's see. Dude, now I can't see it. Okay, there it is. Blah. Did that a 1 or did I, damn it. Blah. Plus R, yada, yada.
Scorpwana says, command add, blah and r yada yada.
System hack at 50%. Keep those exocomps working.
So I don't know if that works or not. I tried like messing with it earlier, just like once or twice, but apparently Streamlabs, no, not Streamlabs, Stream Elements also uses that type thing too to add a command to itself as well. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with it when I can. When Brian Boitano was in the Olympics skating for the gold. It's 2 South cows and a triple, that's why I'm wearing a blindfold. They did a minute for the hole! This is the big one! It's gonna happen right now! Oh, yeah. Grabs chest.
Whoever kills these terrorists gets their own ship to command.
Ah, somebody's got the drone thing. I want the drone thing eventually.
Ouch! That was a lot less optimal over here.
Let me just try this myself.
Stream Elements says, at Scorpwana, successfully added command touch.
Repair all exocomps to restart the security system hack.
I gotta try it, okay. Let's see.
Stream Elements says, plus R touch me in the no.
Yes, that's it. Security system bypass complete.
Security teams, report to operations. Do not let anyone inside.
Shit.
That door control should allow you to open the blast door now.
Stream Elements says, at Scorpwana, successfully removed command touch.
Lita, I don't have time to waste on your lackeys. Face me yourself, coward!
Those terrorists on my back while I work my magic. Okay, chums, let's do this.
Chums? Hey, I'm not chum.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Okay, here we go. Keep those exocomps intact so we can get what we came here for.
Surprise!
He said to her when he whipped out his penis.
Delete the database before they steal it from us.
Wah, wah.
Computer, initiate transport.
Computer. 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 Computer.
Data acquisition at 25%. Keep it up.
That's what she said. The latest sex doll, now available in all stores.
You won't get rid of me that easy. Transporter room, emergency transport.
Meow. Augmented reality. Meow. When Brian Moitano was in the Olympics skating for the gold, he did 2 South Cows and a triple. That's why wearing a blindfold.
Rise.
Well, Cow's mom the bitch is the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's the mean old bitch, she's sassy potato, she's a big. She's a stupid bitch. Cow's mom the bitch, and she's such a dirty bitch. Have you ever met my friend Kai's mom? She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's head to head. She's a mean old bitch. She has stupid hair. She's a big. She's a stupid bitch. Kai's mom's a bitch, and she's such a dirty bitch.
Surprise.
Now, if you listen to those lyrics, right? Cartman, Kyle's mom's a bitch. He says, have you ever met my friend Kyle's mom? She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. Well, it almost sounds like his friend is Kyle's mom.
Transporter room, now.
Have you ever met my friend Kyle's mom?
Data acquisition at 75%. You're almost there.
Or is it my friend Kyle's mom? My friend Kyle's. You spin me right round, baby, right around. I am swiftly a
Stream
turd.
Elements says, at Arcanoloth, successfully added command stop better.
Stream Elements.
Cretins.
Nice. Now when you just type stow better, both of them will probably say something. I need to make it so Stream Elements just ignores everything.
Data acquisition complete.
I don't even know why I have Stream Elements.
Now get the hell out of there.
You won't get rid of me that.
Stream Elements says, plus r https://sites.google.com/view/stop better.
Ah, damn it. Oh, can we go out of here yet, or?
Damn it. Quinta Tigris, get me out of here.
Arcanoloth says, outstanding.
Yes, now we have 2 bots that will tell them what the fuck they need to do. Except for the plus R thing, I don't get that. Why use the same command structure, though, for both of them? I need to look into that. Ew. And that's the thing, I've never managed the users.
Arcanoloth says, this is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
It's a feature. It's a feature. Lock phasers, buddy. Lock phasers on them and kick their ass. Fire. Yeah, I may have to go into Stream Elements and
Keep up the pressure.
see about its permission settings and stuff like that. 'Cause I've never done anything to add anyone to the user list there. Fire, Mr. Fire. Dun 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 dun. Defied gravity right there.
You're doing this. You're
I know, baby, I know. Damn. Eh. Fire. I'm on fire, mister. He's like NBA Jam. He's on fire. Jams it in.
Ooh, that runabout's in bad shape now. Keep fighting.
Nyeh, nyeh. The professionalism that is this stream.
Arcanoloth says, welcome to the Space Jam.
Space Jam. Boom shakalaka. Yeah, we can do this. We can run very hard. Hard. It said, what, it said cookie cutter? What the hell? Inconceivable.
So long, Quinn. I'm envious. I've wanted to pop that pompous gas bag for years now.
Mister?
Well done.
Weldon? Is that you, Mr. Weldon? Dude, I hadn't checked this thing here in a damn while. And project. Nah, nah, nah. Sure, whatever. Captain to toilet prize. Wanna be my see. The Führer. Hello, there's my Führer. The Führer or your Führer? Let me see if I can log into Stream Elements just to see what's going on with that. Get started now. Twitch, of course. Get started now. British. Swedish. Chatbot. User management. Wow. There's a lot of people added to this thing. Okay, cool. Add bat user. Look, dude, a bunch of people are added to this thing as a moderator level, except for myself. Let's see. You, Arctic Knight, Hate, MC Wolfcat, Murdoch. The Nightbot is even added to moderator status for the Streamlabs, Stygian, Victoria, Thalen, and Yacht Spot. My own little yachts is added to that as a person that can do stuff. That's weird. Custom commands. Stow better. The response. No matter what. Global cooldown, user cooldown, cost, nothing. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to like take time and figure things out in this streaming thing. Let's say your streaming thing stuff. Exchange. That's still not changed. Okay. Gary the Klingon is about to do his endeavors for the evening. The stream to Halo. I will not do that again. Alright, what do we have today? Deal plasma damage space. That accidentally got that this past morning when I just got on to I played some story missions with Gary the Klingon so that I could get one story arc completed. That was Iconian War. Finished that one off. Next for the story is yesterday's war, which I'll go through all of that with Daniels, I think it is. It's not too long of a one though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Future proof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. New Frontiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8s. Gamma quadrant. The Gamma quadrant. Full of gamma radiation. Okay, we have defeat Zenkethi ground. Oh my god. Destroy Undine ships in the Dyson battle. This is always going back to Dyson, no matter fucking what. Okay. To do the Zenkethi ground missions, I need to possibly...
Arcanoloth says, dailies for me, then I'm done.
And you're done! Dailies and you're done! Got one more day until I get the 14th one. What is a Zenkethi one? I have that under my main character.
Arcanoloth says, blew up 30 Terrans in Badlands, that cleared Endeavors.
Wow. Like completely? Neat. New Frontiers. I need to do that one right there. But not all of it. I'll serve the Empire as best I can. Strike 1, 2, and 3. Fire. Alright, I need to load this one up, because I'm going to have to do this one anyway, eventually. Where was that one at anyway? Future Proof. New Frontiers. New Frontiers. To boldly flush. Signs of portents. Hello, Kagan. I see, man. Yeah, okay, whatever.
It's good to see you again.
Uh-huh, sure is. We're just gonna get on the ground so we can kill these Zenkethis. They were dancing across the USA. Probe is away, mister.
Perhaps the probe's information will give us more insight as to why these attacks are occurring.
Yes, the probe's enema will give us an insight as to... We're gonna be probing his ass. Breadcrumbs. Scan them on. Yeah. Derpy derp. Probably.
If so, it was a poor choice. Why scour a world already devoid of life?
Life?
It sickens me to see protomatter used like this.
It does it? That's no moon. That's a budong.
Another uninhabited moon.
Uh-huh.
One quite different from the first.
Yeah.
What is the pattern?
No.
There's no tactical pattern.
Blah blah blah. Yada.
There must be
No.
Arcanoloth says, that's no moon, that's a penis.
That's no moon. That's a giant penis. What's that coming toward it, Captain? A huge vagina. Move out of the way.
Scanning. The probe was...
Collect telemetry.
I'm detecting I suppose.
Okay, warp out, whatever. As long as we can get to the ground section of this, that's all we're doing here. Flash. Little flash continues. The flash. On screen, very well. Dun 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 dun. Bananas and pajamas.
Our scans are
uncleared.
Our scans are unclear. You heard them.
Around 50. This is all that is. They are
Rubble.
receiving a distress call. It's very faint.
A distress call in distress? What are they wearing a stress for? Distress. Okay. Oh yeah, you gotta like pick people up or something. Where are you all at? Rescue aliens. We couldn't bother to give them a name.
By all the gods, someone heard the signal.
They sure did. Someone heard the signal.
I thought no one would come. Thank you, strangers. Thank you.
Take them to the nearest airlock and let them out.
Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you.
My name's not thank you, bub.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
I've confirmed that
It is time.
We'll warp out. Damn right we're warped. What if someone's name was Thank you? Yeah, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Whatever, that's right. Cutscene. Cut off. Blur! His pet kitty.
Alliance versus you. To battle.
His name is Al. Alliance.
And do not fear death.
if we must fight, we will fight to win, General.
Damn it. Fire. Head warp factor 1, Captain. Target shields have failed, Captain. Nah, frig it.
But we will be strong.
And if we will do this and we will do that, then we will have cake. Approach the planet.
Good battle. Well fought.
And thawed out.
Victory is ours.
Landing on the planet, mister. Children of Captain James E. Kirk.
Stream Elements says, at Arcanoloth, successfully added Command Stodmiralty.
Okay, I've got to figure this out. Would it be better to just have it like Stream Elements contain all these commands, or my actual physical bot that's on my computer? I'm wondering. Because whenever you use the R, it adds it to Stream Elements too. So I need to make a choice.
Their weapon is
Their pinky. Your breasts are huge.
particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
Oh, I see.
Ahead of behind us?
They followed the waterfall.
No shit.
The rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
What if our bearings get wet? Come here, you Zinkathy bastard.
Arcanoloth says, cryptic devs when players complain about EC inflation. https://.kimcdn.com/photos/images/newsfeed/001/231/652/5f0.jpg.
When players complain about EC inflation. So, what is that, Paris Hilton? Talking away. She was in like some sort of show on VH1 or something one time with what the hell's her name? It's not Christina Ricci. The other Ricci, whatever. Lionel Richie's adopted daughter, whatever her name was. /is.
Arcanoloth says, and the Skip It commercial doubles as a tutorial on the Stowe Mission Journal.
Skip It commercial.
Indicate they took the path to the east.
When the town takes to the pudding in the east. We got this pudding. Here we go.
Why would they destroy entire planet
They must find some tactical advantage in these actions.
Damn
for
it.
some reason.
Damn it, Jim.
Reading Zenkethi life signs ahead. They are waiting for us.
Ah, good.
Good.
We will meet them in glorious battle.
Yeah, sure, battle.
Arcanoloth says, https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals IOM 5YKQMK.
¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? So yeah, I think I'm gonna let Stream Elements be the one that does the commands, so that they both don't get confused. So I'll turn off that feature in Streamlabs chatbot. That way, it's always online and can always be accessible that way. Which means the +R is not needed when adding a command to it. What the blend, man? Hello. I may need to get him healed up one day. I don't know. His blows can probably be a hell of a lot more if he wasn't internally bleeding all the time. It is only blood. It tastes very good.
Arcanoloth says, and the very best thing of all, look at my big hairy balls.
Hairy ball.
They are using delaying tactics. We must be getting close.
They're not gonna delay any eggs in me.
The Kaon levels are rising. We're getting closer to the protomatter bomb.
Protomatter? What's the matter, Protomatter? So yeah, I'm gonna change the user thing in chatbot. Turning that off. There we go. Edit. And turn that off. Edit. That way they don't get too confusing. Off. I gotta remove myself from the list too. Okay. More cans. Do 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 do. It's not even listed. I didn't understand. I have to come back to that later when I got time. Okay. Now we need to go to the Badlands, right? Let's see, destroy Undine ship. Nope, Dyson. Okay. Dyson. Oh, damn it. It's all the way over there. Well, okay. Well, we'll just do this then. We'll just do that then, buddy. You dumbass. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Okay. Which means this should not work then.
Stream Elements says, at Scorpwana, successfully added command test.
Seriously, Yachtspot thing. It's still... Okay. Alright, so... Command... Remove... Test.
Stream Elements
does it
says,
for both.
at Scorpwana, successfully removed command test.
Suck at that. Yeah, the R is not needed then. Okay. R means regular, which means someone that I have selected as being a regular member can only use said command. So... I'm going to have to figure that out eventually. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So when people type stove better.
Stream Elements says, https://sites.google.com/view/sta-better.
Nice. That's pretty awesome. I was out early in the morning. Oh, I need to go to Betran too to see about that. Did I pass up where I needed to go? Damn it. It turned blue. Fucker. Shit. Damn it. Okay. We'll go to this one then. Oh, do, 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 do.
Stream Elements says, +r https://www.reddit.com/r/sto/comments/cj1hql/how_not_b_admiralty_guide/.
That's funny. BA.
Arcanoloth says, Voo.
Right. Whoa, dude.
Arcanoloth says, may need a link shortener for those.
Perhaps. My rear shield's failing. So yes, the +R is not needed after all. Okay. Because it's used differently for something else. Yeah, it'd be a long link, that's for sure. Yo, way, yo. Yo, way, yo. Humbare. Yo, way, ra. Charon, Bron, and G. Yo, way, yo. Humbare. Man, the pollen is starting to come in like something fierce around here. I don't like it. I don't want it. You have it, man. Damn, it's the only active session, too. Damn it. It's gonna take me forever to do this because people want to actually win.
The planet killers have been revealed.
Yeah.
Your way to their location. The planet killers are now active.
The planet
to
killers.
destroy as many as possible.
The planet killers are not active. They're not active. The nut killers. The planet killers.
The planet killer is invulnerable. Use Starfleet's tachyon device to destroy the shielding.
Okay, boys. Y'all go ahead and get that done for me. Okay, thanks. And where does one get this tachyon device from? Stay near it and keep the Undine away. Oh, okay. Allies outnumber Undine. How much more do I need to get to, I need to clear that out. Where's it at? It's this one. 67. Okay, so it's not going to happen today. Tomorrow, probably. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. Damn it, Jim.
Focus fire on the planet killer.
Focus fire. Vomiting everything we have, sir.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, fuck his fire in particular.
Fuck his fire. Focus, step, and punch. So it's like that one dead, or... He's about as dead as he's gonna get, I guess. Alright, let's travel to somewhere else. I guess we're all going south, so I'm gonna go over here. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all are going south. I'm gonna go over here by myself. I am Klingon. I will do it myself if I have to. They keep a-traveling.
Arcanoloth says, always loved that joke.
Fuck his fire in particular. Oh, there's already people here. Damn it. Shit. I will destroy this creature. It says immune. Let's keep firing at it.
Arcanoloth says, imagine the saucer starts popping up and falling back down, and Picard yells, Mr. Crusher, report to the bridge immediately.
Mr. Crusher. Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, son of a bitch. Let's go into its inner hole. We will go into the hole. We cannot go into the creature's hole. Oh, where's like enemies and stuff? I want to kill people. Stop getting out of range, damn it. There needs to be a 360-degree cannon. Right? Omni cannon.
Arcanoloth says, 360 cannon is called a turret.
But does it get like the cannon damage? Like if you have damage amplifiers for like cannons, does it also work toward a turret? Boom boom, let me hear you say way oh.
Arcanoloth says, turret is a cannon type weapon.
Ah, okay. So yes then. Nice.
Arcanoloth says, affected by cannon firing modes.
Nice. Okay, narrow will, that's awesome then. This is a planet killer. Planets are way hell of a lot bigger than this thing, and yet it kills them.
Arcanoloth says, this is why cannon builds want turrets in the rear.
Shove your turret in my rear. What? Capture point. 22 kilomolars. Are there any like cool, in particular type disruptor turrets I should look for, or anything kind of maxed out work? I mean, there's like any special ones. I mean, I have like whatever this is, just a regular one, then another one, and one that's not even done anything with. I don't know of any like special places.
Use the Romulan singularity to destroy its shield.
Romulan singularity. What is this, a group thing? What the fuck? Red alert, go away. Go away, red alert. Thank you. Damn it.
Arcanoloth says, Miracle Worker ships may put another weapon type in the mix to benefit from mixed armaments, but in general, your basic energy builds want all beams or all cannons to make the tactical skills simpler. Arcanoloth says, no Rias you can't mix, just makes the tactical skill layout more complex.
Well, I mean, like, should I be looking for special turrets to put in the back? Like, you know, I'm going for Disruptor, for one thing. But is there like a story mission I could do that has like a good version of something rare or whatever? Or buy a good one somewhere?
Arcanoloth says, that really depends on where you plan to land.
Well, I plan on crashing. Like Indiana Jones, I can fly but I can't land. Like Harrison Ford, I can fly but I can't land. What? 27 to 30. And I want to upgrade or get a better version of
Arcanoloth says, Disruptor, best in slot is Spiral Waves, from Cardassian ships.
Which you have to buy off of the Zen store, right? Damn it.
Damn it to hell.
Stream Elements says, https://sites.google.com/view/stop-better. Arcanoloth says, has a list broken down by type.
Okay. Alright. I'll go there then, buddy. Very rare endeavor gotten. Okay, we go and we buy. I'm not going to stick around for the Voth invasion thing that happens.
Arcanoloth says, Spiral Waves are Dill store, but you have to unlock them by owning a Cardassian hull.
Right. So you have to, like, probably buy the ship in order to get them from the Dilithium store.
Bubble is down. Go after the planet killer.
No, you can't make me. Damn it. It's like right when I get over some sort of a sinusy thing or whatever like that. Here comes the pollen. Hey, man, you need some pollen? Okay, got that done then. Yay, man. What's that? Focus Assault Training Manual.
Arcanoloth says, the Cardassian flight deck carrier from the Gamma Pack was my pick, for the calm before the storm trait.
Ah. Let's see. Go ahead and collect there. Still nothing on the exchange from that right there going down. Okay. PH. So pretty much, I'm guessing, any turret in the back can probably work then. You spin me right round, baby, right round, right around, right around. Ew. It would just make us like that instead of like a good one though. Okay, I can probably make one using my main character since he's like built up on stuff like that.
Arcanoloth says, for a starter build, check the ideas on Stowe better. Anything is fine really.
Level 5. I need to get some of these up to level 5. Level 5. Okay, let's see if we can go over to the Betran cluster and get another chain link event here. Assignment chains. Betran cluster. Still need to do transport settlers to Betran cluster for the Klingon. Klingon! The constipated Klingon continues. And then we start them all back up again.
Arcanoloth says, heavy biomole turret is from Undine Rep.
Ah, Undine. Okay. Does it have to be like a certain? Let's see. We get off of there. Get off of their space gear. Compensator, biomolecular disruptor turret. Ooh, that's nice. Disruptor turret. Select that son of a bitch then. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Feel all, Phil Collins. Feel all. Thank you very much. Human Wiki strikes again. Sam Witwicky. Are you Sam Witwicky? Yeah, you owe the library like $500. Let me get these first.
Arcanoloth says, that's one slot down. The heavy turret has a 2 PC set buff that's interesting, but hard to find room for the console on high-end builds. Maybe worth it on a budget.
Console build. Think. Hyper injection shield. Shield. Universal hydrodynamics. What's that? Turret. Flight turn rate, engine power, weapon accuracy. Phaser turret. That again. PH. Collect that some bitch. Failed to collect. Enough room. Not enough room. What's that? Temporal didn't take entangled suite. Okay. Non-combat pet. I can always re-get that. Discard that son of a bitch. We don't need it. I need to go through that damn inventory again.
Arcanoloth says, Biotorp is useful for kinetics because of its ridiculous high yield modifier, but I wouldn't run it as a single torp on an energy build. Too underwhelming underspread. Arcanoloth says, that leaves the console for the 2 PC set, which is met.
Oh, yes. You can go away now, Disruptor Turret. Hello there, precious. Okay. I'm going to save that to that so that it always loads it. More deets, please. Universal. What do I have any? It's not going to let me show it, is it? I got Lorca there for that one. Okay. I don't need to do away with really...
Arcanoloth says, aside from the Nausicon console, most of the Eng/Psi consoles are candidates for replacement, so you might want the console for the 2 PC.
Yeah, probably get rid of one of these jokers. Weapon power settings, induction coil. What's that? Shield restoration, improved shield healing. I don't really care about shields. I never have. Shields go down, they go up, they do whatever they can. I mean, you don't need shields if you can destroy the enemy, right? Let's see. Nausicon. Keeping Nausicon because of the power transfer rate. So we can do away with Science Console emitter array.
Arcanoloth says, right.
Right. So I'll change protection status to on just to keep it in there for no damn reason. But I'm going to unequip it. Okay. So I want to get... What was it again? Ground veer. The compensator, was it? Chance to hit. Oh, damn it, I can't remember. It was just there and I can't remember shit. CRS, if you or someone you know has CRS, please call this number now. Well, it doesn't matter if I get that. Universal console, yes. Okay, so reputation, select, universal, so select that one, and then fill all, because Phil Collins said so. Alright, cool.
Arcanoloth says, consider the 0-point console from Romulan Rep, and look at its set.
0-point console from Romulan. Ramalama Ding Dong. Conduit. Power to subsystem strain, expertise, critical chance 2%. Yeah, I can't click on it yet. Damn it. Damn, I'm back a boob. Riemann. Rather diplomatic.
Arcanoloth says, some crit chance, and its set buffs disruptor.
Buffalo. 0-point. So I would probably put that somewhere if I did get it.
Arcanoloth says, https://sto.fandom.com/wiki/Romulan_singularity_harness.
Resistance. Nah.
Arcanoloth says, sadly you'd have to choose between a beam array, or the Torp, to get 10% dis DMG.
I like the weapons power transfer rate off of that. Plasma distribution manifold. Weapon power setting 9.5. I'll probably get rid of that thing. That's just a placeholder anyway, really. Trillium D plating. Hello, everybody. Hello. Console engineering subsystem redundancies. 16.3 resistant rating versus duration of subsystems offline. Salvageable. Collect reward. We're gonna collect the reward on that right there. Collect reward. Still with this whole thing about the stuff happening here. And discard that shit. Okay. Collect reward. Gonna collect reward on that right there. Reward. Okay. And that was it right there. So protection status on. Then move him to here. Okay. Salve that son of a bitch. Because I think I'm going to stick with the Khitomer Alliance battlecruiser. I mean, it's got more weapon slots than the Timur. So yeah. So Ramulin. Ramalama ding dang. And then that's a universal. To hell with it. Let's do it. Ah, what did I run out of? The lithium. Son of a bitch. The lithium. I can always steal it from another character. But we'll let that one ride for now. I don't want to take too much time into it. Discard, Captain. Discard. Discard that, mister. I know. Could be getting more, but I'm not. We can all... Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll change the character over to the previous character. Who else? Myself. We'll take it from me. Take the dilithium from me, mister, will you? Well, I'll take it back from you, you bastard. 32 exchange. Total to sell, 32. Might as well. Jump that over there. Boom. Okay, go back. Back to there. Change character back to Gary the Klingon. Hello, Gary. Hey, Gary. How are you doing, Gary? Gary the Klingon. Gary. I love that very much, Gary. Gary the Klingon. How you doing very much? Oh, we still at the betray? Yes, we are. Cool. All right. Nice. Okay, now we need to get that out of there. Cancel that offer. Withdraw that offer. Get that back in there. Get that offer there. Go back into this son of a bitch, wherever it went. No, that one. There we go. And do the there. It's just the lithium. We can always get the lithium. Dilithium. Okay. Survey established. Grant passage. Industrial weather control. Still nothing there for that yet. Get out of there then. We're gonna have to get out of there. Am I going backwards? Alright. Oh, shit. I'm so sleepy. Nope, not yet, damn it. Okay. 1 minute.
Arcanoloth says, that's it for cheap stuff with disruptor buffs, then generic advice, temporal console from Butterfly, Omega Rep console, EPS consoles, interphasic instability from Phoenix, radiant armaments from Iconian Rep. Arcanoloth says, Trillium D covers defense.
Trillium D. So this guy here. Engineering Trillium D plating. It's best to always have the all damage resistance. Shields are down. I wish I can upgrade all that. Or upgrade enough of it. I upgraded the tactical consoles because it's going to be a damn long time until I get a chance to
Arcanoloth says, yup, Trillium is the cheap defense console. Can't beat the price.
Cannot beat the price out of anybody. They will not give you money. You will beat them up. No. And protect on sci-fi. We're getting rid of this guy because he's just nobody. And we're gonna put that right there. Cause he's somebody. What was this again? Disentanglement, mister. Based on artillery power. Science, temporal, and disentanglement. Why do I have that? I don't know. I think I selected it from one of these
Arcanoloth says,
missions.
you have the temporal console in your inventory. Slap that on.
Temporal console. Where? Is it this thing? Temporal disentanglement? Entanglement? I think I got that from the Iconian thing. I selected it instead of a weapon. Slap it on your ass, son. Or is it this? Temporal flux generator. Temporal or temporal?
Arcanoloth says, that's the butterfly console. Has to go into
Sci-fi. Okay, so we need to pick universal enhanced induction coils. Immune to weapons. Repairs disable weapons engine and auxiliary systems. Plus 62.5 weapon power setting for 30 seconds. So it's that or the thing we just added. Or this guy here, the Nausicaan siphon thing. Which gives me 23.8% more.
Arcanoloth says, induction coils is just a battery, has no passive effect.
Okay, so I can like get rid of that one then, unequipped. And then put that son of a bitch in there. You son of a bitch, mister.
Arcanoloth says, Nausicaan stays, Undine console stays.
So that should be okay for now. I just wish I could upgrade all that stuff. I can't do that just yet because I want to save that to lithium for Zen right now.
Arcanoloth says, Trellium stays, 0 point stays, that leaves 2 slots to play with.
And it's this here. Plasma distribution manifold, which I don't know why I have that there. And then reinforced armaments, which is 63.3% power transfer rate. I think that's like a defaulty thing too.
Arcanoloth says, if you open any Disco Rep boxes and they give EPS consoles with Exitra crit, slap them on.
Disco Rep boxes. What do those look like? Because I've got like junk in here somewhere. Disco fever. Disco fever.
Arcanoloth says, reinforced can stay for now but it's filler, can be replaced if we get something later.
Lucari. It's probably down here somewhere. Oh, there's one of those damn things there. Temporal defense. Discovery equipment requisition tier 2. Tactical Pat Direct System Distribution Manifold. Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's coming and got mine. Science, Bellium, Nanite, and Reinforcement Circuitry. Yeah. Get rid of that shit then. Discard. Beam weapon damage, don't need that, don't have beam weapons. Discard. Dickard. Dickhard.
Arcanoloth says, looking for the ones with crit chance, better than nothing, but I'd prefer to have the EPS ones and the crit chance.
Okay, that would probably be it for what we can do to this right now. Right now. And we can't like view the stats correctly because we're not in a thing. A thing on the wing. A thing, mister, a thing.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, this is fine.
Nice. Okay. We're gonna stick it right there to the man then. We have been running for 2 hours and 55 minutes, 20 seconds. And I believe I'm gonna call it a stream. I thank you for this info and for helping me with this ship again. And I know you need to go to sleep. Yeah, I need
Arcana
to.
Loth says, bedtime GG.
Bedtime to make it look like it's coming in like mouse wheel problems. Okay, that will be it then for this. How far on the endeavors? Tomorrow or the next set of endeavors, I'll be able to get another perk point. 343, just like Halo. 343 Studios, Guilty Spark. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Well, good night, everyone that's not watching, and those that are watching, and everybody else, and all that in between. The lint between the butting of the thing. Yes, the lint in between the sheets. We'll have sheets. We'll have sheets for you too. Sheets. All right. I'm bad at logging off out of this thing because I think I need more information. I'll be back on again tomorrow and stuff and things. So, good night. Goodbye. Salute. Whatever happens. Trek on. Bye-bye.